So we're hearing from both sides of the political aisle about two-tier policing. One side denies it's taking place, the other side says it definitely is. Now, we know that this is definitely a thing. Anyone who is just being honest and truthful about what they can see with their own eyes will tell you that there are lots of circumstances that are happening in this country where two-tier policing is obvious. Anyone who says that it's not taking place is just being disingenuous. They're lying to you because they don't want to come face to face with the awkward truths of what their side of politics is actually doing to its own people. This isn't a new thing either. We can, if we cast our minds back to the days of the London student riots, we saw the police hold off, never using any sort of force, just kettling people until things all quietened down. We've seen with the BLM riots all across this country where they were tearing down statues and looting and robbing, all that kind of stuff. The police knelt in front of these people. We have heard the stories regarding the Asian grooming gangs in the north of England, where the fathers or the girls themselves are the ones that have been arrested. The fathers for threatening to break into the properties of the men who are abusing their daughters, and the girls for being drunk and disorderly and intoxicated. So we know this is definitely a thing. We know that this is a historic thing, and we know that it is only pushed in one direction. It's only ever pushed against the natives of this country, against the English, the Scots, the Welsh and the Irish. Everybody else is held to a much lower standard, and we are held to the highest possible standards, and we will feel the full force of the law when nobody else will. Now, why is that? Why is it that minorities, tiny minorities of this country, why is it that they hold so much power? Why is it that they can protest outside Rochdale police station and they're not getting battered about the head by truncheons and the riot police are not being deployed? Why is it that they can do that, but similarly we can't voice our displeasure at what's happening to our country? The thing is, it's quite simple. We are standing there as individuals. They are not. They are standing there as a people, as a quote-unquote community, whereas the English, the Scots, the Welsh and the Irish, we all stand there completely alone. We're in a great big crowd of people, potentially, but we're not a people. We are standing as individuals. We don't have community leaders. We don't have any organisation. Nobody is doing anything to make us a cohesive movement that acts in the interests of our people. These other groups, they have that. These other groups are something that actually wield a certain amount of power that the indigenous people of this country just don't do. And that is what we need to change. If you want real change in this country, if you actually want to see a brighter future for our people, if you're fed up of immigration, all the crimes, all the LGBT stuff that's creeping into the schools, all that kind of stuff, if it bothers you, then you have to unite under one banner. And that banner is the banner of our people. You might not like it. There might be something that doesn't sit well with you because you think that, oh, we should all just get along. And it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. The last couple of weeks should be fairly obvious that it doesn't work like that. All these other groups, they work in the interests of their people, and they stand together as a people, as a community, and the government doesn't touch them. We need to do the same. It's about time we swallowed the pill and thought, you know what? We have to do this. We have to stand for our people. We have to stand for the ethnic English, Scots, Welsh and Irish, the British. We need to stand for our people, and we need to stand as our people. Anything else is not going to work. This is what we're pushing for at the Homeland Party. You should join us. If you feel even remotely like you want a better tomorrow, you should join us. We've got a conference coming up. Come along and see what we're all about. Come along and meet the people that are involved in the Homeland Party. Come and hear what our plans are. Come and see us. Come and get the positivity and the hope that we bring to politics, to mainstream politics. Join us. There has not been a better time to get involved in nationalist politics.